fields, this is perfect football weather as we welcome you to another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, it's our main event between the visiting team and these guys defending their home turf. Standing on the visiting sideline, the head coach of the Bulls. These guys just about set to go in this one. Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward, and I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And we're off on EA Sports. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And leading the way is their fourth-year QB.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And that's the way to start this game. Give them 8 on that first offensive snap.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. He's going to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Up the middle, Blue. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 2.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care if you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie. You can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
They go play action on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Back now, pressure coming. Has him on the quick hitter. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
It's a gain of 11. Brings up 3rd and 5.
That's the first down, and he's still going. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that means first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
On first down, they'll run. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
They'll run here on first down. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10, back to throw. On screen here to Blue. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
San Diego, first down. 1st and 10 at the 23.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
Short pass brought in. And that will not be enough for a first down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Taken in the air here. And caught in the end zone for the touchdown. The Bulls finish up an excellent opening series. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown. Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Now, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, but you can't start much better than that. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. So they come on offense now, ready for their opening drive. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Cowboy 80.
They'll go play action. That one's taken in by the rookie out of USC. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They've got first down here from the 36.
36-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down. You never want to overlook those Mike backers when you're throwing short, Brock. So often it's those guys and not the corners or the safeties that are going to be the ones in there breaking those up.
Yeah, and so often these linebackers of today, these middle linebackers, are just oversized safeties. They can really run and play the ball as he just did.
And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They get 23 on that one, and that is good for a first down.
Here we go, start.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Come on.
Throwing now off the play action. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
Stutzman on the coverage.
Let's go now.
Pass play now. It's complete over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's the throw. Setting up the running back screen. Room inside the 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
First down, play action. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
Go!
They give it to him up the middle, and they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him.
Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
There's another for it. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. He got him 3. They needed 4. It's going to be 4th and goal from the 1.
4th and goal.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Tag. Liking H. Ready up.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Offense to the line. Here we go. On the give, it's Blue. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, that kind of gain may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on the next snap. That was a valuable little run right there.
The give here on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, so often, Kate, we talk about the little guys, right? Get them in space. But how about the big guys? When you can out-muscle them and get them the ball quick like that, they can put some yards together and move those chains.
Hand off to the back. Race this across the 25. Along the sideline past midfield. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. And start the drive with Blue. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Throwing off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Well, how well they were moving the ball on this possession, surprising. Surprising to see them get caught up now. And even more surprising, Kate, to see them knock so far backwards with a sack. At this point, well, you got to get back on schedule. Maybe even a manageable 4th down if you don't get the first.
And he's tackled for a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Bulls will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. A 3rd down run with Blue. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Now here he goes on the boot. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, he's got it, it's in close. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Bulls get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Thanks to the penalty, they'll kick it away from further up the field. Fields the hard squib kick. Showing a little burst so far. They haven't caught him yet. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. PAT effort coming up. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Lumberjacks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Lumberjacks 7.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Chandler now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now this offense ready to head back out. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
We give on second here to Blue. And he's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
That heater is going to fall to the turf.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Ball taken in at the 36. Their offense ready to take the field now. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set.
Okay, break.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Ready. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Completed over the middle. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More coming your way from Brooklyn. Stick around. So 1st down from the 41. They're going play action. And it's caught, Jalen Royals. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. From the red zone on 1st. Brought in. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
1st down.
Working quickly here.
Goal to go.
Like 70, Timberwolves. Let's go.
They'll throw it on 1st and goal. And a catch is made for the touchdown. The Lumberjacks earn the chance to tie it before halftime. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lumberjacks tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Chandler now on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line. Another drive coming up for this offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Throwing from the gun. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First and 10 from the 43. Looking to throw here. Throwing for the back of the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing it again here. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a San Diego.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go now.
Setting up to throw. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he is in. Touchdown. The Bulls take the lead just before halftime.
Touchdown, San Diego.
So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Looking to tack on the point after. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Bulls break that tie and now lead by 7.
14.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Brings in the kick at the 9. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. Offense in the hurry up here.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
He's back to throw.
At the 22-yard line.
Ooh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott, and hope you are really today enjoying that dry studio as the rain continues to fall here in our second half. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Lumberjacks back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Gotta be lying. Let's go.
Dive play straight ahead. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the gun on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They go play action on 1st down. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
At the 50-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Dropping back to throw. This is Royals working the left side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, ready?
Still sticking with the passing game. Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets back to the line, but no more. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Come on.
At the 37-yard line.
Design quarterback run here. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Ready, go.
Setting him on the dive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Results in a fourth down.
So fourth down, and out comes the field goal unit. It's a 38-yard look here, and it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Nice to pay off any drive with some points and able to trim the lead slightly there the first time out in the second half. And even if they can't get into pole position, they just want to keep this thing close.
Chandler now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. This offense getting all set for this series. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second 10.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. He throws a bullet to the... Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Lumberjacks are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And a Brooklyn 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Just excellent effort on that catch and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. And he's got his man. Touchdown. The Lumberjacks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Lumberjacks push their lead to 3.
24. Bulls 21.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Chandler now on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The offense headed back to the field. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. He gets the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Takes the second down snap. Go right side, finds Besh. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
I'll throw it. Looking right, and he finds it. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Blue running to the right. And he manages to find a little traction on that surge field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Hits his running back. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. He's been as active in the passing game as anyone on this team, and to very good results, Brock.
Yeah, it just feels like, Kate, nobody could cover him. And that's the advantage you have with these elite running backs, these dual threat guys that can run and catch it. A safety can't guard him, a nickelback can't guard him, maybe even a corner's not going to guard this guy today.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's just a field goal game right now. Still a lot that can happen. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. He tosses right to the short side. And he manages to find a little traction on that surge field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing from the gun here. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout, so that's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The Bulls sending out their punt team. It'll be Jake Camarda doing the honors. And he sends this one straight up. He's trying to stick him deep. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Now this offense getting set to work here. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Offense to the line. Here we go. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Let's go now.
He's going to throw this one. Catch made over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go!
Back to throw. Into traffic, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Defense followed the ball perfectly on that zone read and closed in on him for a loss. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's 2 looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, yeah, that's one the quarterback's got to rectify.
What are you doing, bro? Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Pass play coming here. Completed over the middle. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46. Like a drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. He's dropping back to throw. Setting up the screen. 1st down and more past the 40. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Running it now out of the gun. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play. There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Only a yard on the pickup. That leaves him with 3rd and goal at the 6.
It's now 3rd and goal.
70 Lions.
Back to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
He puts one through the uprights, and now he'll send it towards the other end zone. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The offense getting set to go. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Well, he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the San Diego first down.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. This is a heater going deep. That's complete inside the 35. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. A 28-yard pickup there. And that gives him the first. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
First and 10 from the 32. They'll run the counter. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here he is to throw. Complete out to the right. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, and to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
That finds Bash, complete. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Bulls find a way to tie it late. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
Now the kick team out to steal away the lead with a point after. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game.
Lumberjacks 27.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Mismanages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Their offense running back out now. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. New set of downs for them from the 31.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll look to throw it. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
That's good.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44.
Setting up to pass. He's got a man left. And they get the first down. This also moves him into range, Brock, for a potential game-winning field goal. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Back to throw. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Ready, go.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. Third and just 2 to go.
Ready.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Here we go.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. We're approaching 50 seconds to play. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Plowing up the middle. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout.
3rd down
and now
11.
they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Go.
To throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
18 Cardinal, 18. Ready.
Desperation time here. This is Royals working the left side. And he will not score, but he got oh so close, Brock. Out of bounds 4 yards shy of that end zone. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him.
Ready up.
Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go.
Viking 18.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. And the spike stops the clock. 29 seconds left. A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal.
Get it. Cougar 19.
Throwing now. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And that is not something this offense could afford, Brock. That's going to bring up 4th and long.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. My partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today, getting the win in Week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it could get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bulls winners as we say so long from Brooklyn.